We are doing enticing and controversial questions right now with Chat GPT. Let's get into it. Our first question is, would you stay with someone who cheated once but told you immediately? See, if that's me personally, I ain't gonna lie to you. I am not staying with somebody who cheated. What's the saying that they always say? Once a cheater, always a cheater. If you have something different, comment it down below because I'd love to know your input on it. I'm reading everybody's comments whenever they post it down below in this video today. I will be responding, I will be liking, I will be doing everything for those comments immediately. So for my first answer for that controversial question, it's an absolute no. Secondly, is it worse to lie or to hide the truth? To me personally, I think that if you hide the truth, it's just going to end up bringing you for that lie. So I really truly believe that if you hide the truth, it's just a lie. So I think that both of that is like the same question. So like me personally, I don't want to be one who's lied. Have I lied before to cover up and to hide something? Absolutely. I don't know a single soul that hasn't. And if you are, please comment it down below. I would love to know. Also, please be sure to pause this video. Pause it, answer the question before I do. See if we come up with the same idea, same answer, see if we had the same thought of thinking. Our next question here is simply this. It says, would you date someone your friend hates? Depends. What kind of friend are we talking about here? If we're talking about my best friend, yeah, I'm not dating that person. But if it's just a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend, then you know what? I might just have to, say, well, hold up. I value your input and I respect your input, but I think I'm gonna do it anyways. Like, that's just me. But I could be totally wrong. Another question that we come up with, it says, if your ex became rich and successful, would you go back? Me personally, no, I'd be excited that they were rich and successful. Cool, that's great and whatnot. But would I go back to the emotional distraught? Would I go back to the pain and the torment that I went through with that person? I don't think that I would be able to necessarily do that. Just for me personally, I wouldn't be able to. There's no way, shape, or form that I'd be able to. What I do know is this, y'all. If you've made it this far into the video, please be sure that you drop a like, drop a comment, drop a subscription. It would help me out a lot. I'm trying my best, y'all, to get this watch time hours in. I need those in. Our next and our final and our last question for our enticing and controversial question from Chat GPT is this right here. Is emotional cheating worse than physical cheating? To that, I'm going to have to take a long pause to really think about this for a second. Because emotional cheating it's messing with your nervous system. It's messing with your emotions. You'll forever play that back in your head. Physically cheating, you may not have seen it, or even if you did see it, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, they're already in the act. Emotional cheating, they don't have to be in the act for emotional cheating for you to continuously be thinking about it. They don't have to do that. So I would say that emotionally cheating is worse than physically cheating, simply because of the reasoning that I was able to give to you. Now, we move on to our next section of what we have for Chat GPT, and that is moral dilemmas. Moral dilemmas, starting off with question number 1. If you found $10,000 in a wallet, my gosh, where do you work and what do you do for a living? Are you returning it? Me personally, it's gonna take everything in me to return that wallet. Me personally, if I am having to return a wallet with $10,000, A, why is it in my possession? B, why did you lose it? And C, why are you putting me in this predicament? You know what I mean? So morally, I would have to say yes, I would return it, but I would hope for at least $100 for giving you such a great wad of cash back. Like honestly, like seriously, that's what I would be looking for. The second question to this is, would you snitch on your best friend to save yourself? I think it's selfish to snitch on your best friend to save yourself, because you're throwing your friend under the bus and it's morally degrading to that person, and you probably just ruined the friendship right there. So I personally wouldn't want to snitch on my best friend just to save myself. I'd rather take the brute force and just go, well, bang, and take the consequences for whatever my actions are, because most likely it's gonna be my actions that happens. Question number 3. If lying would save someone's feelings, would you do it? To save somebody's feelings, though, is it like the controversial, do I look fat in this dress kind of question that a woman asks a man? Or is it a, like, you know, a deeper question, like, do you love me, yes or no kind of thing? It depends on the question for me personally. If it's the first one, yes, I'm gonna lie to save somebody's feelings. But if it's the second one, that could probably go under the controversial questions, if I'm being honest with you. That's just me personally, though. Hey, if you have something different, comment it down below. And lastly, would you take credit for something you didn't do if it changed your life? I have done that before. I've taken credit for something that I didn't do, and did it necessarily change my life? No, but did I at least get some accolades and praise from men? Yes, I did. But was it worth the accolades knowing that I didn't do it? No, absolutely not. So morally, I'd have to say, depending on the situation, I wouldn't necessarily want to take credit for it. I'm not one who likes to just take credit from somebody. I'd rather give it to the person that it belongs to. But with that being said, y'all, this is going to be unedited, uncut. Now, the only thing I will do is edit the questions in here to where it's like right about there where my finger's pointing. But, or like right here or something like that. But yeah, with that being said, y'all, I hope y'all take care. I hope y'all have a great one. I hope you like, I hope you comment, I hope you subscribe. I hope y'all take care and y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all in the next long form video.